Hey y'all, this is Liberated Love Notes, a podcast on Living Corporate Network hosted by yours truly, Brittany Janay, creator of Liberated Love Notes, critical self-reflections and affirmations for the culture. Y'all already know Liberated Love Notes is your source for weekly doses of self-reflection, affirmation, and reimagining for us by us. Y'all, am tracking that there are a lot of folks in both my immediate and extended community just going through stuff. Just, not to mention all the stuff that is going on in the world, but just in their day-to-day. A lot of folks going through stuff, whether it's work or professional, whether it's familial, whether it's, in relationships, be it friendships and or those that are intimate, just stuff. And it can feel overwhelming. It is. It is. Life is overwhelming. And so I want to invite or offer rather an affirmation for folks who find themselves in situations, perhaps even a season of transition, a season of overwhelm, moments of tension. I want to offer for this episode an affirmation that I am constantly reminding myself of. The first part of this affirmation is quite simple, but so necessary to be reminded of. And it is this, and I invite you, as I share, to repeat it back to yourself aloud, maybe even write it down. I'll share it and just give some of my thoughts on why it is so important to affirm. In this moment, on this day, as I embark on the week ahead, on the day ahead, I affirm that I am human, I am divine, I am worthy, I am enough. I am human, I am divine, I am worthy, I am enough. I feel like calling attention to our humanness and divinity. And not as polarities. We ain't making no binary or either or out of it. But as parallel spaces that we occupy. I have found that it allows me the space to honor and validate those real tough emotions and feelings that I experience, while also leaning into and reminding myself that I have access to a power and energy that is beyond me in this world, right? There is something powerful about affirming, I am human, I am divine, I am human, I am divine. Yes, I experience these emotions and I have access to a power that is greater than me. My humanness allows me to grieve, gives me permission to grieve. My divinity gives me access to hope. keeps me grounded in faith. I am human. I am divine. I am worthy. I am enough. I have another affirmation that I want to offer. Liberated Love Note. One that is also personal, and one that is in response to what I'm experiencing as, the salience of fear. The salience of fear, specifically in seasons of transition, specifically when life, feels like it's doing the most. I came across this feelings wheel that I found to be affirming. It actually lists fear as one of the core emotions, and then it offers the ways in which it can be heightened. Fear can be heightened or magnified into other emotions. And so if fear is the core emotion, according to this feelings wheel that I came across and found to be affirming, some of the magnified or heightened manifestations of fear may be, terror, insecurity, helplessness, panic. Inferior was one of the heightened manifestations of fear. Inferior, inadequate, worried, anxious, all human emotions stemming from fear. And so I had to write myself a little liberated love note and affirmation that certainly acknowledges the real human emotion and validates the humanness of fear, and also invites me to not get stuck there, And so I am going to share that one. I'm going to share this one with y'all too, in hopes that it resonates for those of you who are experiencing any transition. When I think about the definition of transition, I think about, anything, a shift, a period where there's a change from this one state or condition to another. And so that can resonate with a number of things depending on where one is situated in life in this moment. And so this is a liberated love note affirmation that I wrote, recognizing that fear can be salient, specifically in shifting seasons, transition seasons, growth and evolution seasons. And this one reads as, and again, I invite you to restate it, certainly journal, reflect a little bit more on how it applies or can be applied to just where you be in this moment. And it reads as, I will not create, build, rebuild, or lead from a place of fear, scarcity, or lack. I will not create, build, rebuild, or lead from a place of fear, scarcity, or lack. I am grounded in faith, ease, intention, and alignment. I am grounded in faith, ease. I am grounded in faith, ease. I move with intention and alignment. I experience the full range of my human emotions without judgment. And taking me back to that humanness and divinity. And I lean into my divinity in moments of weakness. I'm going to repeat that one. I experience the full range of my human emotions without judgment. And I lean into my divinity in moments of weakness. My season of transition will be followed by one of restoration, reclamation, and abundance. My season of transition will be followed by one of restoration, reclamation, and abundance. It is my hope that this Liberated Love Note affirmation, honoring of our humanness and divinity, is something that you can take into this week. I am human. I am divine. I am worthy. I am enough. And this week I am inviting you all this week to know that, to own that, to honor that. I am human. I am divine. I am worthy. I am enough. Peace, y'all.